Yo! Back at it again. This is for entertainment purposes only, you feel me? This is Gijo right here, you feel me? All I gotta tell you is that we react to more crazy ass things, and the crazy ass things today. We react to when suspects try to kill the detective.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
What else can I really say at this point? Niggas getting killed in the police station, damn it. I see the dude right here, he looked like he's about to pull some shit out of his socks with a gold wristwatch. Let's get into this shit right now. I ain't got nothing else to say. Show me some love once again. One.
You have a family at home? Yep. And the kids? Pretty old?
This is the moment 19-year-old Hollis Daniels chose to take an officer's life. He somehow
dude's
managed to
19
sneak
doing
a
this
gun
shit. He's
into the
wilding.
interview, a decision that would set off a chain of events far more devastating than anyone could have ever imagined. But suspects trying the unthinkable to avoid prison is far more common than you'd hope. Like when this guy went for an officer's gun in the interrogation room.
Oh, this dude's wilding. Bro, you're handcuffed
When this
to a
guy
plastic
smuggled in
chair.
a fully loaded pistol right before the eyes of clueless officers. But first, let's take a look at Chad Reinhold, who's about to learn the hard way why you shouldn't grab a police officer's service weapon.
Okay, fuck, he's got my gun! He's got my gun!
Chad was taken into custody after showing up at his girlfriend's workplace severely intoxicated. But he wasn't here to cooperate. In fact, he's here to make the officer's life a lot more difficult.
He's
As
off
he
of
sits in
Don
the
Julio. Look at this
interrogation
dude.
room,
He's all
grows
fucked up.
restless
I don't
and
know
starts
why he was
eyeing the
drunk
holster on an
going to his
officer's
girl's
waist
job,
when
but
he
he
gets an
probably thought his
idea
girl was
that would
out.
turn his otherwise
Let me
minor
pause real
charge
quick.
into a death sentence.
By the look of this dude's face right here, I ain't gonna front. This dude is off the hook. He's wilding. He showed up drunk at his girl's job. I think he was trying to catch his girl fondling with her work husband. That's how the shit goes. When your girl go to work, she has a work boyfriend. Unless your girl is very rich or unless your girl is that loyal. But this dude looked like he's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? So he went into Chick-fil-A, wherever she works at. Walked in there off Don Julio. Seen the girl touching her work boyfriend. And he decided to put hands and feet and Timbo boots and weapons on this dude. And then he ended up in this interrogation room about to shoot the police. See, it's a strain of events that is not taking place. Nah, I'm playing. Now, by the end of the day, though, he's wilding. I ain't gonna front. He needs some help. Let's get back into this shit, man. Nothing else to be said, man.
No, we're
I'm
not
gonna just stop
letting you
yapping.
go. We told you it'll still be a few minutes before you can go anywhere.
Before what?
Before we go to jail.
That dude's fucked up.
Tell you what,
Said
give me
for
your
what
shoe.
twice?
Yeah.
I'm giving you my shoe.
I got it. Okay, fuck, he's got my gun!
Oh, damn. He took his shoes. He took his gun. A good exchange, damn it.
Let go! Let go! Don't grab the gun!
Charlie 421, shots fired.
Shots fired, shots fired.
You good? You good? We need medical. Yeah.
Fuck.
Bringing a firearm into an interrogation room is never a good idea, which is why most police departments prohibit detectives from bringing firearms into interrogation rooms. But that didn't prevent this next guy from sneaking in his own gun and ending a life.
Then he stuck his own gun in there. Shit. He tucked the gat under the white polo. Look, the dude.
This is 30-year-old Gary Rowland, a local criminal brought into the interrogation room to
That
tell
dude's a criminal?
officers what he knows about narcotics and weapon trafficking. Or at least, that's what they think. What they don't realize is that Gary has smuggled a loaded pistol inside, and he's about to end one of their colleagues' lives. Earlier that day, a Callaway County father heard what sounded like a gunshot outside his home. When he stepped out to investigate, he found a car blocking his driveway with a fully loaded assault rifle visible in the back seat. Fearing for his family's safety, he quickly called the police. A police officer was immediately dispatched to the scene, and after running the car's identification number, he realized it belonged to Gary, someone the DEA had been chasing for months. Knowing Gary was likely in the neighborhood, officers narrowed their search, and with the help of CCTV and local witnesses, they quickly located him at a nearby apartment complex. He was moved into custody and arrested without any problems. Surprisingly, before he was transported to jail, he agreed to snitch on local drug dealers and firearms trafficking in exchange for a reduced sentence. So instead of being booked, officers took him straight to the police station for questioning, a decision that would soon prove fatal.
This dude was wild. He calculated this shit to where he was pretending like he was about to snitch, but he was about to be in there shooting a nigga and leaving. This dude's wilding. This is some shit off of a movie. But what state is this in? That's the real question. I think he might have said it, but I didn't
During
catch it.
interrogations, when a suspect is willing to cooperate, detectives often try to make them feel comfortable and unthreatened, sometimes even letting them lead the conversation. So naturally, Gary is allowed a smoke break. But this would prove to be a huge mistake. When they return to the room,
Oh, this dude is
surveillance
crazy.
footage shows him pulling his right pant leg just below the knee,
I've seen
making it
that.
easier to access his concealed weapon. He then asks the detectives for one last favor, after which he promises to tell them everything. Unfortunately for them, the favor would cost one of the deputies their life.
I wonder who's gonna shoot. The dude in the green shirt or white shirt? Oh, he about to go, he about to serve 10, 20 years. That's what he was saying?
I got that one before that. That's the only one I got you.
At this point, officers believe they're on the verge of obtaining crucial information, so they grant him another smoke break. They follow him outside, but this time, only one of them will come back alive. Standing in front of the building, Gary waits for the perfect moment to strike, and as soon as the coast is clear, he wastes no time drawing his gun.
Oh, he was wilding. This shit's all on tape, damn it. Well, now you're going to jail forever if you get caught. Oh, damn, they're doing a green shirt. Damn. Or did the dude die?
Nick, someone didn't search him.
I hope it hurts.
It was in his waistband.
I hope it fucking hurts.
Hell yeah.
No, go over there to Jody.
Stay alive,
Go to Jody. Go to Jody first. Go to Jody first. You need to go be with Bowman because Jody's not doing good, man. Somebody needs to be with Bowman. Yep.
Yeah, go sit somewhere else, Brian. He's done for it. I guess we didn't search him enough. He had a gun on his waistband.
44-year-old detective Jody Cash was transported to the hospital in critical condition, but tragically, he succumbed to his injuries shortly after. As for Gary Rowland, he was shot 12 times immediately after the incident and died on the spot. When officers inspected his gun, they discovered it had jammed, a lucky malfunction that prevented more lives from being lost. This is exactly why suspects must be searched thoroughly before any interrogation. But sometimes, officers come dangerously close to being killed with their own weapon.
Please don't shoot me! Please don't shoot me!
On January 24th, 2025, officers from the Fountain Valley Police Department received a call about a man who tried to forcibly open a woman's car door in an attempted carjacking. The suspect,
this dude's wildin'.
identified as
It
O'Shane
looked Venice Beach, I ain't
McClintock,
gonna
was
front.
shirtless, and when
That
an
shit look like
officer
somewhere in
arrived,
California.
it didn't take long to locate him.
Not in trouble or anything, man. I just need to talk to you.
Can you take me to Jonathan's?
Okay, we'll figure that out. Just take a seat for me. What's wrong? You got no shirt on. Take a seat.
I know.
Huh? Take a seat.
I don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
And Jesus name I pray forever. Amen. Jesus name I pray
Is
forever.
he praying? Oh, this dude's wilding. I don't know what else to say, but they're all wilding. That's what they really are doing.
Just 148.
He was praying to God, and he somehow escaped the grab. He escaped that shit.
The man
Run
managed
20
to
feet.
outrun the officer and get out of
Outran
sight,
him.
but just a few seconds later, he approached another cop car. Only this time, he didn't have the best intentions.
Stupid. He stole the gun from the lady? You supposed to shoot this dude, but you didn't shoot him. You're bugging.
Save the Jesus name! They're saving the Jesus name forever! They're saving the Jesus name forever! Yes, I got it! Yes, I got it! Yes, I got it! Forever!
She's falling down.
Please don't shoot me!
She's got her weapon. Put it down, dude. Put it down.
He's about to shoot himself.
Put it down. Hey, put it down.
Damn.
998, 998.
Luckily for the female officer, O'Sheen didn't shoot her, especially when she fell on her knees while trying to run. Unfortunately for O'Sheen, though, he didn't survive the hail of bullets, and paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. But not every suspect is
He prayed for a
in
reason,
grabbing a
damn it.
police
He prayed
officer's
twice.
gun so effortlessly.
That dude
like
was
in
on
the
some
case
mental,
of
fucked up
27-year-old
mental health, some
Thomas
shit.
Robinson.
He was
Thomas
wild.
was brought in for questioning after shooting a 17-year-old in broad daylight. He was
What
charged
the
with
hell?
murder, and if convicted, could spend the rest of his life in prison. But Thomas, the suspect, tried to grab the officer's gun, but the safety features built into the holster kept him from pulling it out. Just like that, Thomas's grand escape plan failed. But he wasn't the only one with ambitious ideas.
That dude's
the
wild.
next suspect tried something similar, only his weapon of choice was far more unconventional, to say the least. A man named Reed Duran was arrested at an elementary school after pretending to be the father of a kindergartner. He was acting strangely around the children and couldn't correctly name any of them, so officers took him into custody and brought him to the station. During the investigation, he confessed to officers that he had planned to lure one of the children away from the group, incapacitate them with candy laced with tranquilizers, and abduct them while they were unconscious. In Ohio, attempted
kidnap
kidnapping
kids?
could
Why?
mean up to 8 years in prison. But Reed had no intention of serving that time. Instead, he made
He
a
deserved
desperate
8 years
bid
in prison.
to
Look
escape.
at this dude. In the last death shot a 7-year-old dude, he deserved life also. And you choose a pin. You choose a pin to cut the copper.
Stop.
This dude's a whole asshole. I ain't gonna front. This guy
That
right here.
split-second
jackass.
decision only added another felony assault charge, and now Reed faces up to 30 years in prison instead of just 8. His escape plan clearly didn't end well, but the story's different for 19-year-old Hollis Daniels, who actually managed to do what previous suspects couldn't.
You have a family at home? Yep. How many kids? Pretty old.
This dude's 19 years old and he looks older than me. Something's not right there. Damn.
On October 8th, 2017, Hollis got into an argument with his friend after allegedly stealing his gun. At one point, he even threatened to shoot him with it. When Hollis left the house that evening, his friend Leo called police and reported what had happened. Hollis was quickly located and pulled over on his way back to his dorm.
Okay, what's going on tonight, man?
All this just because he stole his
Where are we
friend's
coming
gun?
from?
This dude's a bozo.
We got a call about
This
you
dude deserved to
causing
go
a
to jail.
disturbance.
A disturbance?
Yeah, over at your friend's house.
Oh, no.
Where's your friend live at?
28th or 29th or something.
Okay, what's your friend's name?
Leo?
Leo?
Yeah.
Okay, why is Leo calling us telling us you're messing with him?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Okay. You have any guns or any weapons in the vehicle?
No, sir.
Any drugs or anything like that? Step out here and talk to me, man, okay?
Okay.
After stepping out, Hollis admitted he argued with his friends and even claimed he was thrown to the floor
Oh,
at
this
one
shit's in
point.
Texas.
But he insisted he hadn't stolen anything from them, especially not a gun. When officers asked to search his car, he refused, leaving them with no choice but to let him go, despite having probable cause. The very next evening, a call came in from a student claiming that they had heard a gunshot and saw another student holding a gun. Officer Floyd East
Nope,
Jr.
it's this dude
rushed to
probably.
the scene with his partner to conduct a welfare check.
That shit happened for a welfare check. Oh man, these guys was fucking off.
As they went
Motherfucking-
inside, they didn't find Hollis, but they met his roommate, whom they were able to question about Hollis's whereabouts.
What's your name?
Andy.
Andy. Is that who we're looking for?
No, we're looking for Hollis. I just woke up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What do you know about your partner that lives in this room down here?
Hollis Daniels?
Hollis? I don't know a whole lot about him. Really. don't know. I haven't really hung out with these guys a whole lot.
Okay.
Did you hear it or see anything kind of weird last night in the middle of the night?
Last night?
I'm trying to sit up straight. My back is all to
No, I got in kind of late
my
last
spine.
night
I'm trying to get my
'cause I went home for the
spine.
weekend.
The officers searched
crouching down
Hollis's
sometimes,
room
so I'm trying to,
and
you know
found
what
a
I'm saying?
small amount of marijuana, along with a large stash of Xanax hidden in a bottle labeled for antibiotics. Friends later said Hollis had developed an addiction to Xanax, which he was obtaining illegally, while also using marijuana to cope with anxiety. While the officers were searching through his room, Hollis finally showed up and was very surprised to see cops there.
Hang on, what's your name, bud?
Come here, buddy. What's up? What's your name? Andreas. No, it's not. What?
He said Andres.
We've already talked to your other
Change the
3
fake name.
roommates. We know what they look like.
Yeah.
That was a good try, though.
Absolutely.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Interlace your fingers on top of your head.
What is this called now?
Keep your hands right there, okay? I'll explain it to you as soon as I get done. Spread your feet out a little for me.
This was the first of 2 searches that would be done on Hollis, and it was really important for the case. He stayed in police custody from this point on, so there was no way he could have grabbed anything without the cops seeing it. That meant he already had a fully loaded .45 caliber pistol tucked in his waistband during the search. Somehow, the officers missed it, not once, but twice. That same gun would be used against one of them just a few hours later.
We got an order marijuana coming from this room. Had an order marijuana coming from this room.
625 time.
Knocked on the
So
door,
all this
so
for some weed?
So we left. Then we also got a report of the gunshot.
243, that subject would be.
Oh, and a gunshot.
ID report came by the room while we were processing it.
Because the weed is not nothing
635,
bad.
speaking with you.
Gunshots is wild.
So what happened last time?
There was no gunshot. In here?
That's what we're told.
By who?
Somebody that heard it.
So yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I didn't, no, yeah, I wasn't even here last night. I was over at my buddy, 28th Street. In fact, I got pulled over last night on the way back from 28th Street.
What time was that?
1 or 2.
It wasn't clear whether he was the one who fired the shot in the dorm, but the officers had enough evidence to arrest him on a drug charge. He was arrested and taken back to the station. At around 7:15 p.m., Hollis and Officer Floyd went into a room to go through some paperwork. By this time, the officers had removed his handcuffs because he had been really cooperative up until then. They didn't see him as a threat anymore. But this turned out to be the last in a series of bad decisions the officers made, one that would end up being deadly for Officer Floyd. Just before pulling out his gun, Hollis asked Officer Floyd 3 questions.
You have a family at home? Yep. How many kids? Pretty old.
At that moment, Hollis pulled out the pistol and shot Officer Floyd in the head, killing him instantly. The gunshot alerted the entire department, but by the time they got to the room, Floyd was already dead and Hollis was gone. Since he was the only suspect inside the station at the time, it didn't take long before the officers showed up at his college and placed the whole campus on lockdown and began a manhunt for Hollis.
Got an officer down, he shot in our briefing room. We don't know where the suspect went. He's about a 19-year-old white male, skinny.
What's he wearing?
Blue jeans, believe a light colored t-shirt. He had mud on his jeans from the knees down.
Blue jeans and a white t-shirt?
Yeah, and he's got facial hair.
After about 90 minutes of searching, the officers finally found him and immediately arrested him. However, when officers questioned him about what happened,
wonder where the hell
he
you
said
found him
he
at.
didn't really have a reason, and that he killed Floyd in the heat of the moment. He knew
In
he
the
would get
heat
caught
of
if
the
he murdered
moment,
someone,
damn it.
but he did it anyway. Before pulling the trigger, he even asked Officer Floyd if he had a family and kids. This suggests he might have had some psychopathic traits. It seemed like he wanted to know exactly how much pain he was about to cause and how many people would be hurt by it. But the weight of his actions still hadn't sunk in, as he still believes he'll somehow walk free again one day.
25 to life. Plus more because of other stuff. I mean, look, that would be the responsible thing to do, is to give me jail time and then maybe I can go for parole. But that's just gonna change.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not gonna
your
stop the
fault.
video
It's
because
just
this guy
gonna change.
is fucking crazy. He's that dude's fucked up. I ain't gonna fall. I gotta tell you, Joe, show me some love, peace him out. These killers are off the hook, killing these cops or shooting these cops. Some of them were trying to get the gun, they didn't get the gun. and some of them was trying to stab a motherfucker with a pin. That didn't work. So these guys is all sorts of fucked up. But at the end of the day, though, peace. I'm out. Show me some love. It's G-Dro, you heard? 1. Peace.